Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy, Sainty DJ, and welcome back to episode number 10. And guys, you would not believe it, but we have finally hit 1,000 days in our survival world, which is honestly crazy to think about. So last episode, guys, we decided to take a bit of a chill approach and just work on small details around our area. So we made sure to add in many trees and many bushes to our existing front yards. And honestly, I'm really happy with them. But now that we've had a chill episode, it is now to get back to the big builds. So the main goal of this series is to create an immersive and interactive city. But how do we do that? So the immersive part is actually the easiest of the two. And to do that, all we need to do is do what we've been doing. And that's by adding in many unique builds and adding in those small little details. So just by adding in these small details, it brings a lot to this world and makes every single building worth looking at. However, the interactive part is actually the struggle. So it means to have a world that people want to explore. To have these people explore hidden Easter eggs or hidden secrets within the world. But then again, how do we add this? So we actually need to add in some lore. And no, I'm not talking about the lore that you'd find in a court.
Order in the court!
I'm talking about L-O-R-E. So lore actually governs the world. So it tells us the story, the characters, and even the history of this universe. So I've been pondering this question for a while, and I think I finally figured out what I want the lore of this world to be. So I like the concept of Minecraft Legends. Now, I've only watched the trailer, I haven't played the game or know the story. And what I got from it was many years ago, the forces of the Nether attacked the overworld. And overwhelmed by their numbers, the overworld needed to form an alliance. So villagers, humans, skeletons, zombies, etc. had to form an alliance to fight back. And in doing so, won the war. So I want to add this concept to my world. But in this world, because it happened so many years ago, this event or story has gotten more and more forgotten. So over time, this event just became a story of the past. It then became an urban legend, and now to this day, just a scary story that kids tell by a campfire. But what if there was a man? A man who was once an explorer that only sought knowledge of the world. But after every new discovery, his thirst for power only grew. Until one day, his greed had turned him. But what if this man decided that this urban legend was no legend, but with a company that has given him riches beyond compared? He would be able to use his resources to fuel his expedition. And his one goal was to find the Nether. And what if he succeeded? And what if discovering this new world wasn't enough? Not only cleansing the land, but stripping it of all its natural resources. And with these natural resources, he would be able to not only advance his company, but the world. Now with even more resources to last him many lifetimes. And with an army behind him, who can stop him? So I hope you all did enjoy that little bit of lore. Technically it is history, but I think that falls under the category of lore, so same thing, right? But I think it's time that we get into today's video. So we're going to be going into the Nether and building up one of the transport ships that is used by this mystery man to kind of take over the Nether. So this is where our Nether kind of pops us out. So it is a bit of a crappy area, not gonna lie, not a lot of space to play with. So first we are going to be gathering up the materials to build this ship, and then we're going to come back in here and we're going to strip down all this netherrack Like, we are going to completely clear this area. So yeah, let's get gathering. At all the andesite we need and all the stone we need, we can finally start cooking up our stone and turning it into smooth stone. But while we do that, let's go check on something that we found. So over here we found two frogs, and we were down in the swamp biome or the mangrove area, and yeah, we came across these two, and I thought this would be really good for a farm because we need those frog lights for our modern builds. Now, we may get time in this episode to do the farm, but I don't think so. We're going well with time at the moment. Yeah, so like I was saying, we're going well with time at the moment. But the only issue is, now it's time to strip down the nether once we gather all the materials. And that is going to take a very long time. Do you ever get the feeling that someone's just watching you? And he's brought his friends. So while we wait for the stone to smelt up, we may as well run away from these guys and go on the search for black stone. And we are actually going to be needing some red nether bricks. So that's the next thing on our list. Not gonna lie, it is very daunting coming through here because all I can think about is that I'd have to clear out all of this. So yes, that is very worrying, but to distract us, let's go out and find a nether fortress so we can get those red nether bricks. Oh, there it is. We found it. It didn't actually take too long to find, but there it is. So we need some of those bricks and we need some nether warts. So the nether warts are going to be inside. So let's get right to it. Oh, we got the achievement, but we've run into a bit of an issue over here. Alright, we'll start mining a few away, and then we can go in and search for the red warts. Oh, so we kind of luck out here, but I don't know if that's going to be enough, so we might do a bit more searching. And yep, did not take long enough at all, so lucky we went that extra few steps, and yeah, we lucked out at the end. So it'd be really good to keep note of this because there's obviously a blaze spawner around here, so we'll take full advantage of that once we're ready. But for now, let's just get out of here. We don't want to get too greedy. Now, not gonna lie, we did get very greedy over here, and we decided to have another look. But it's working out so far. We've got some diamonds. We even got a blaze rod, some armor, and some more nether warts. So it's working out so far, but that could quickly change. I'm on the hunt for more nether wart because I want as much as possible, so I don't have to grow as much once we get back to base. But even if I do, I've got the soul sand, so we're all set. Well, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that we even spent that extra time grabbing up those extra materials. And I should make note that we don't actually need nether bricks to make red nether bricks. We actually just need netherrack, and we just need to smelt it up. So yeah, this was all for nothing, but we did need to go there to find our nether warts. So I'm glad we did that. So let's just go check up on our smooth stone. So we'll grab that, and then guys, we can finally start building. Well, kinda. Not really. We first got to strip all of this out and make enough room to build the ship. So all these trees, all this netherrack, even the netherrack up here is going to be gone. So it's going to take quite a while, but it's all worth it. So with that said, let's start stripping. No, definitely not that type of stripping. Anyway guys, let's roll the clips. and we have finally cleared out this space. And I'm gonna say we really underestimated this project. So the original plan was that we would only have 3 layers below the bedrock at the top, and we'd go all the way down to the lava level, but this has just turned out insane. So we've only made enough space to fit in the ship, and I think that's all we're going to be needing in today's episode. Later on and over time, we'll slowly chip away at these little bits and open it up a bit more, and even go down to lava. But we've got all the materials we need, so it's time to start building. So guys, we are officially done. We finally have built up this ship. And this might be the first build that I'm actually so relieved for it to be done. Mainly because I hate the nether. Just the amount of times I've died is absolutely insane. And you can tell right there, that is one of my shields. And this thing looks so good. I'm really happy with it. There's a few spots that need a bit of repairing, but besides that, it is all done. Alright, so next episode, I think we'll come back in here and finish off the interior and build up the frog farm up above. So guys, I think that is where we're going to end today's episode. So thank you all so much for joining me on our little journey today. I'm so glad we got that ship built up, and it just adds that little bit of lore to this world. So once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out.